I think this was a very well-rounded draft, okay, and a very well-rounded presentation. You definitely have picked a lot of aspects which approach this problem in a more holistic fashion.
Again, the observation, similar observation. It's a wonderful presentation. So a lot of efforts have gone into making this particular presentation, and I was rather very happy to hear that that the wife is treated like a property, or this mindset needs to be changed. So what are your suggestions that you have brought this draft, this bill, but what are the efforts to be made by all the citizens, including yourself, to ensure the mind is changed, the mindset has to be changed, or how it is going to change? What do you think?
I
It's
would
a
like
very
to
general question.
take opportunity to answer this question. The first thing which comes to my mind is that each and every person should look at a criminal from a different perspective, because before becoming a law student, even I used to hate all the criminals, as everyone do. But now I think that we have to hate a crime and not the criminal, because the crime is committed by the man or a woman.
Just to stop you, follow up question. You told that our recommendation not to that no see that that person who committed the crime improves. So that's not your idea. You do not want any kind of restorative justice, or you do not want the person to rectify himself, to improve, and then not to do what exemplary punishment you're talking about.
Actually, we want to give a chance to husband to improve himself, because his mindset has been created because of the society in which he lives in, and
So
that's
how you give the opportunity to the husband to improve himself?
it's through the counseling, sir. So the wife would any of the wife would not want to directly go to a criminal case just because of she has experienced marital rape for the first instance, because she might not be against sexual intercourse with the husband, but she might be against only the one event which has occurred with her when she was not consented. So at the first, even she would open up to file a complaint, just a complaint, and based on that complaint, a counseling would be given to the husband. And even if after the counseling the husband is not improving, it's
So you are saying that present existing, or the existing law doesn't provide that opportunity to the husband to get counseling, or the service providers like psychologist or psychiatrist?
so it's provided for the cases of domestic violence, which is a different scenario. But marital rape is not yet criminalized only, so there is no opportunity for the husband because it's not the offense only.
And you did speak about consent. So how it defined their Indian law system? IPC, how does IPC define consent?
Consent is basically when a person agrees on something, when two person agrees on something on the same sense by understanding what he is agreeing to.
Which section are you quoting?
Sorry, sir, I don't.
My question is that, because did you do that research? Because we'll be evaluating you on the basis of your overall research to come to this kind of conclusion. So what efforts you made, or what research did you do to refer to certain sections to see that there are gaps, and you'll be giving some other recommendations and suggestions, or you just did in a random way?
No, sir, we actually referred what the existing existing rape law is. Then we refer to the cases which deals with women in generally, like domestic violence cases and all. And then by doing comparative analysis, we thought of coming up with this.
Which are the cases that you refer to?
I would like to mention these cases here. So related to rape, we first understood what the society's view is. So firstly, the case of state of Maharashtra versus Madhukar Narayan, which said that right to privacy also includes the right to be left alone, and thus sexual intercourse, like right to say no to sexual intercourse, also is included in this. Then right to bodily self-determination is also based on the belief that individual is the ultimate decision maker, and which matters deal with closely, which are related to body. Also, the Queen Empress versus Harry Maithei, which said that even if above 15 years, wife is above 15 years, husband has no right to disregard physical safety. So we understood what the current situation is, and then we went ahead.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
So I just want to understand something. This legislation that you have proposed, okay, would you call it a civil legislation or a criminal legislation?
We would call it. Yes, go ahead.
Initially, it will be kind of civil only, because we are giving a therapy. The counseling process will be there. But at the same time, she even has a right to file a criminal case against her husband.
I would like to add here
So,
that the base would be criminal only, because here the act, which is the offense, is ultimately the criminal. Just that here the rehabilitative approach is being done, so it is little shifted, but we would say that it's the base is criminal.
got that. And this entire process that you've created, okay, I see that you've made counseling a condition precedent, correct?
Yes.
That's the rehabilitative approach.
Yes.
So, what are your thoughts on making something a condition precedent to registration of FIR when registration of FIR is a fundamental right of every citizen of this country?
Victim wants it, then it can also go concurrently with the counseling process. But we would insist first the counseling one.
So, would your insistence apply also to aggravated sexual assault?
No, ma'am, just limited to marital rape.
So, then marital rape can include ingredients of aggravated
So
sexual assault.
you are talking about marriage, in marriage.
Just little feedback.
Yes.
Consider those situations.
Yes,
but on the
ma'am,
whole,
surely.
okay, I think that you have brought in a lot of dimensions, as I said, okay, which are excellent and definitely beyond, our expectation in terms of law students. Certainly, I can tell you there are a lot of people in drafting committees who don't think of so many dimensions also. So well done.
Thank you, ma'am.
No,
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
it's a wonderful that no endeavor on your part to make that draft, but wanted to rattle you with some questions, but you have come up
Thank
with
you.
good answers. Thank
Yes, sir. Thank you.
The winning team of the competition is Team AX7. It is Shankar Rao Law College.
I would just like to say that we are all happy at this moment, but the judges, the panel inspired us from the very beginning itself. The calmness and the way you handled us and the support you gave us was very inspiring, and we look forward to improve ourselves based on the feedback you have given. Thank you so much.